Hey guys, welcome back. It's Amy. I hope that you are enjoying oil camp as much as I am and learning so much from so many super wise women. I am going to share with you today about a first aid kit, what you need to have with you in your purse, your diaper bag, just as you're going about your life so that you are prepared for life's unexpected surprises. The first thing you have to have, undeniably, is digestion. I know we've learned and talked about that a little bit earlier, but digestion is so valuable because you never know when you eat something that's not going to sit well, when you're driving, you just don't know. So it's great to have digestion with you at all times. Honestly, I don't ever leave home without it because as long as I have my car keys, I have my little oil pouch with me that I carry all of these little 5/8 dram bottles that are super easy. I go ahead, because I still have littles in my life, I go ahead and dilute them with fractionated coconut oil. I pull out the stickers. I don't know if y'all have seen these stickers. They come in your intro kit. When you open up that folder that has the live, share, build, and all those guides, inside of there is a whole sheet of sticker labels. And you can just put them on top of these little 5/8 sample drams. Now, sample drams are great if you have a friend who is needing some digestion in their life or whatever, and you don't want to be putting oils in plastic. And so how do you put a couple drops in a glass container without looking weird? Like, here's a mason jar with 3 little drops of oil. So sample drams are great for sharing, but they're also great for on the go. And so there are 2 different sizes of drams. There's a 1/4, which is about half this size, and a 5/8. But I like the 5/8 to carry with me. That way I don't have to refill them quite as often. So I wanted to share with you some of the things I have. If you're like a super stellar mom, you might have a bigger bag and carry the whole big bottles with you. But I honestly like to keep it as light as possible. So I use these. So here are some things that I always have with me. I always have my digestion in my thing. I live in the South. Hello. Most of you probably do at this point too. And so I have a bug bite roller that I've already made up. And one of the things you can also buy are little rollers. Are those not like the cutest things you've ever seen? There are Share Oils or Oil Life or EOS.life. All of those will have these where you can buy them. And so this is great for when mosquitoes hit. Another great thing that I do not leave home without, a lot of people love to take their lavender everywhere because lavender is your Swiss Army knife of oils. We've talked about it too, and it's a great one to have. But I honestly find myself when I'm out and about and unexpected things happen, I really love frankincense. I can't tell you how many times at the pool. Last summer, we have a real bee problem at our pool, and how many times people were like, Amy, she's got something for it. Or, a kid would gash his head, Amy, she has something for it. And so this thing got a serious workout at the pool last summer. But frankincense is one of my go-tos when I need something a little bit stronger than lavender. When in doubt, get your frankincense out. I love this stuff, and so I use this all the time, from when I'm having headaches or we're just whatever. It's a great one to have. So I always carry that in my little pouch with me. I also always take with me On Guard because there have been times when my kids have wanted to eat an apple in the car and it was nasty, and so I would just put a drop of On Guard and rub it all over the apple, and I'm like, well, it's got to be killing something. Got to be doing something with those nasty funks on there. So anyway, love to have my On Guard, whether it's just to rub a little bit on my hands after I am at the gas station to get the nasty gross yuck from the pumps off of my hands, or just I want to smell it. And I remember Emily Wright saying when you breathe in On Guard, if you put a drop and rub it in your hands and breathe it in, it will actually, it's kind of gross, but the particles will actually stick to your nose hairs, and so it continues to promote immune boosting support. So when you're smelling things, those are still there, and they're still working. So cool. So that's On Guard. Love that. I have that with me all the time. Melaleuca is a great one. If your kids are as active as mine and they get owies, it's just a great way to clean the owies out. And then lime. A lot of people carry lemon with them to put in their water if they're at a restaurant with a glass. I prefer lime, so that's what I carry. Honestly, though, y'all, I don't leave home without my peppermint beadlets. These are little teeny tiny. I mean, they're tiny. I don't even know if you can, I don't think you're going to be able to see this. But we're going to try it. So, really small. There you go. Now you can see. It's just 1/4 of a drop of peppermint. And when I first tried them, I'm not going to lie, it's really strong, and I was not a big fan. I always say they're like an Altoid on steroids without the sugar. They're powerful, but I use these all the time. If I'm feeling a little bit of a headache coming on, I'll pop it right on the roof of my mouth so that I can feel it just begin to dilate those vessels in my body, and so I'm able to sometimes ward it off that way. If I'm feeling real stuffy with sinus and seasonal junk, I'll pop one in my mouth, opens up my airways, I can start to breathe. If I'm driving and I'm tired, hello, is that not our life so much of the time? Pop one of these in, it helps to wake me up. If my stomach's a little upset, pop one of these in. We used these when we went to Disney a couple weeks back, and I would pop them on the back of my neck to help cool me down because it was so hot outside. One of my kids had a massive coughing fit in the middle of shopping one day, and I popped it and just rubbed it on their chest. Now, honestly, it would be better to dilute it in that case, but it was bad and we needed it, and so I used it and it was great. So I don't leave home without these ever. These are always, always, always in my purse. Breathe drops are another favorite for me, especially in the springtime and the fall around here. Love these. Can't live without them. On Guard drops, wonderful to carry with you. Super huge immune support if you're having sore throats or mouth pain of any kind. Great to suck on those. And then just for bumps and bruises, love me some Correct-X. This stuff is miracle ointment. It's fan-flippin-tastic. You gotta have Correct-X. If you have people in your house that get bumped up and banged up a good bit, this stuff is like liquid gold. It has helichrysum in it, which is one of our super investment oils. It's phenomenal. Frankincense, cedarwood, melaleuca, and lavender. Just great. From cleansing to soothing to comforting to healing. Gotta have some Correct-X. It's great. And then Deep Blue. I don't use Deep Blue so much myself, but I always carry Deep Blue with me because it's such a great one to share with people that are dealing with any kind of joint or back pain, and so I'm constantly handing these out. My favorite is that I have a friend that I just met in a coffee shop, and he calls it Magic Blue because it's been so life-giving for him and has helped him so much. So I know that's a lot, and this is a little bit longer of a video, I'm sorry, but that's some of what I would put in what I do honestly keep in my purse at all points in time. So hope that helps. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below, and we'll be happy to help you. Have a great day.